What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another episode of breaking down volatility 51S and 25 1S. Today is the 24th of September. So we're going to break down Wednesday's price action. So let's get right into it. Looking back at the chart today, we had pretty much of a range bound day, like a choppy day. So we had both sells and buys, you know. So can actually move this to here now. We had both sells and buys going on today. So looking at the chart, there was no clear directional bias, but there were opportunities going for both sells and buys. Let me copy this now. Right there. All right, so let's get right into it. So right after that sideways movement, we came back to this order block here, right out in the reopening of the session. New day started at 7. And clear we had some buys here. Coming back down again. We had that sweep of this order block now coming back here for this breaker block. I had a nice buy here again. And this one was a bit choppy before we finally pushed up. I probably would have closed there, take the profit there. So we had a nice little sell order block here, right there, before coming back down again, and we tested this zone for another buy opportunity there, going up. We sold back down. This was a bit tricky to get in, because I probably would have sold there, and you'd have to set the stops above the highs. So we went into a bit of drawdown all the way up before coming all the way back down here. And then we took off again back to the upside, rejecting back from the same order block. I didn't even mark this one, but this I guess was another sell opportunity here. Come back down and we tested deeper into the order block, so we could have gotten a buy opportunity there before coming back down again. This time would have went above the order block and not seen a clear area where we would have sold from. So I wouldn't have entered there. Maybe here, coming right back down to um sweep the low, creating a new lower there here. And then we pushed up again for another buy opportunity. Could carry it all the way up to there, to where you would have gotten out of the sell. And this is where we pretty much ended the day in a consolidatory move. So we came back down, not a clear area here before we push right back up to that level. But that is pretty much it for um the day. This was a valid trade also, but yeah. So see the new day reopen and immediately we sold off right down to here. And then we push back up. So see, we come back down to this other block. I don't know if we're going up from here, but that would possibly be an entry right there, because this is a valid zone now. And I'm looking at the indicator that is a valid zone now, but your stops would have been there. So I guess by either the end of this video or tomorrow, we'll know if this one would have worked out. So that is it for volatility 51S. Let's go over to 25 1S. So pretty much the same thing, a bit of a choppy price action after these big moves in any direction, then you tend to have that kind of a movement on price. So this one we just rallied after the open, just took off straight back up after we had the sweep here, break a structure, change of character, come back to this other block, and then we just went straight up. Sold back down to this other block here, and we went up again. So you had a stacked entry here, 1, 2, and 3, and even this you could count. But I marked 3 of them, and we went here before returning again. Now, you don't have to take your profit here, because we don't know what price is going to do. But I had this level here, so I would have TP'd here. We kind of just range bound from in the morning all the way into the afternoon, and see, as soon as the new day was about to begin, we went straight up. Straight up. So this opportunity started in the latter part of the day, and it continued over into this would be Thursday's price action right now, because the new day start at 7. But that is pretty much it for this episode. That's the price action. Not much opportunity here, and that is how price normally behaves after we have a big sell-off like this. Let me show you. Return to show you the bigger higher time frame. I'm just loading up the MT5. So this is volatility 50S. So we drop back off here. We don't have a zone here, and that is the reason why it's behaving like this. So we went back up to the fair value gap, and so we're coming right back down. So I'm not sure if we can get a bounce here, but we're failing to farm any level of structure. I don't know if we're just going bounce here until we can go back up, but we're halfway through the week already, and that has that is what has happened. So we're pretty much in a sideways range right throughout. So see on the 4 hour, like we're failing to maintain any type of structure to go back higher. On 25 1S looks a bit different. So see, we didn't have any, actually, like this. We don't have any zones here either on the higher time frame. This is the daily time frame. Actually, this is the 4 hour time frame. We barely ran this low. This isn't a zone. This is just showing you that we are in discount of this range. And so we just took off back without even manipulating to the downside. So I don't know if this can bring us back up to here or what. But on the 4 hour chart, we still don't have a zone here. On the 1 hour chart, we kind of just develop structure. So even though we don't have a zone here, we'll kind of create a change of character here on the lower time frame before returning to this demand here, fresh demand, and see we're building and going straight back up. So that is pretty much it. Until the next episode, guys. we will catch you.